Hey, mic check, live direct in effect,
Yeah.
420 kids. What's going down?
What's
Knowledge
good in
is
the hood?
key.
What's
What's
good in the hood?
Hey man, tell me about it. Knowledge is key. What's happening in the D, man?
Hey man, it's always big in the D, man. Like, hey, we do everything big in the D, man.
Man,
What's
tell me
popping, man?
about it.
What's
Oh,
going on in the city up there, man? Squad
hey
business.
man, you hear me?
Squad
Sucker
business.
ducking. Stand sucker ducking. You hear me? Gotta stay sucker ducking
Man,
like it's raining out here. You hear me? Got an
man,
umbrella
squad
for the.
business.
I'm telling you, man.
Happy
What's going
Sunday.
on?
Ha-
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, fun day to everybody out there. I know y'all have missed us the last couple of days, but we will not disappoint tonight. We will not be disappointed tonight. We're just gonna do a recap of the whole week. And this week, hey, it's 9/11 too. 9/11. 9/11. 9/11.
9/11.
Man,
Tell me
what y'all
about it,
what
man.
y'all think about it? What y'all think about that? Like today is 9/11.
Mm, History.
Hey,
Oh, tell me about the history of 9/11, man. There's a lot of conspiracy theories going on about 9/11. Do you think it has any? I don't know, man.
whoa, hey, it's been a long time since I heard people talk about the conspiracy. People normally forget overnight. But hey, I say, they say when people need help, they call 9/11 though, too. Like, it's another
Hmm.
point. They call 9/11, but the majority of the time they too late. Very rarely do they get there, in time to help the person. But 9/11, man, hey, yeah, we'll say this a powerful day because a lot of people lost their lives. Some people got warned ahead of time, some people didn't. With the have and have nots, it's a whole lot to go. Talk about it, speak around. We speak around it without hitting it just all the way. If you know, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, we never seen buildings just collapse in their footprints, man. I mean, I haven't seen it since then. Have you seen that shit happen since then?
Man, it looks amazingly like a building being demolished. You hear me?
Man,
Watch a building being demolished. The plane
man,
hit the
amazing.
top of the building. Boom. Nice of you to join us, brother, man.
Yes, there we go.
Hey, hey,
There
hey,
we go.
hey! I'm trying to figure out. Let me grab my phone so I can make sure I'm right. It's just now. Can y'all see what my time say on my clock?
Oh
Uh-uh.
yeah.
I can't see that shit. What it
I
say?
told him 9:45. I
Oh,
tell you,
okay.
I tell you, Mac, what I told him. He said 9:39. Just a little miscommunication. A little miscommunication.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
no
Okay.
big deal. But yeah. But
Okay.
back to that, man. What you
nice,
tell her?
nice,
What you
hey,
think?
hey, nice to
Yeah,
see
nice for
y'all
you to
today.
join us, Ken. Most
Yeah, yeah.
definite. God body. What you think about today's date?
9/11.
Hmm.
Hey, a lot of things that went on in 9/11. One thing in particular, you see what I'm saying, which is, things that happened in New York and everything like that. The attack on New York, on the Trade Center. But outside of that single event, there were other people who died and there were other people who were born on that day. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll say this, I was a soldier myself, so I'm not gonna act like there's nothing in my heart for what happened on 9/11. But I will say this, like I said before, there are other people who died, you know what I'm saying, from various diseases, AIDS, cancer, gunshot wounds, things like that. Then there were miracles that had happened, which were children being born. You know what I'm saying? There were children born on that day that was not supposed to make it.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people on that same day that found out good news that they had beat cancer. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to bring that to the light. Wow, I know a lot of people are remembering the day and remembering what happened on that day years ago. But I just wanted to point out the silver lining in that and saying that there were other things that were going on. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, that was life changing for people outside of. They might not have had anyone to die in the trade center, but it was damn sure somebody laying on their deathbed that day. You know what I'm saying? It was already people that was about to go attend the funeral anyway. You see what I'm saying? That's all. I just wanted to point that out.
Hey, that is real. That is real. Now, you touched the human decency vibe, the vibe
Right.
to that right there, because it was a lot of people that went through a whole lot of things. But Dirty was talking about the conspiracy, like when we look up back on this day for remembrance. But I think it's like a day of dropping bombs. You know, I heard that bombs was exploding. You know, prior to the buildings falling, that you could hear explosions. But so I look at tonight like it's gonna be explosive. It's gonna be explosive, man. Another day here with the gods, goddesses, whoever out there tapped in with us tonight. Look at it today for remembrance. So this is gonna be a night to remember, like for show money, man. We done had great conversations over the week too. So it's like doing the weekly recap, man. We missed this Sunday. You know, we could have held a church session because we definitely talked about as far as being in a box, and as far as people getting their finances, especially the Nubian culture. I'm gonna call it something new. I'm gonna say the Nubian culture, with us getting our economics correct, with us actually being able to focus on your economic structure. It is crazy to be in a place where money doesn't look like you. You don't know anyone who has the accessibility of being able to on demand give people wherever they need it at. We're not at the top of these structures. We're not at the top of these structures, however we look at it. So with a way of actually tapping into the most brilliant part of yourself, you learn that you are the treasure. You are the money. You are everything that's being sold. You are that image. So if you recognize that you are that image, only you can sell your soul. Only you can sell your body for what somebody else feels, or you can hold out and get what you worth by your work ethic, being able to look people in the eye dislike you, having respect without demanding respect, or somebody earning your respect. It's just certain type of codes that I think I'm starting to figure out from talking to you brothers and different people, that we can get this shit structured. We can change things for the greater good. Not saying that we good. Nobody's all good. We're not at the point now of bowing down to nothing, of being scared, bro. If a chihuahua will run your ass down the street if you start running when it starts barking.
And barking.
Yeah. And we're gonna act like it's a wolf. Hey, trying to chew you.
And motherfuckers swear, the Chihuahua, one of the motherfuckers be like, damn, I thought we was playing.
Yeah.
You see,
real
that's how hard they chase you. It's fun. It's fun for them to chase you. Regardless if it's serious or not. They gonna be, if they having fun or they chasing you trying to eat you, regardless, they having the same type of energy behind it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can dig
so
that,
Dirty, man. Recapping your week, man. Throw the light on, man. Go ahead and shine the light on us. Like what you learned. Yeah, what you learned this week. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, there we go.
Nah, but y'all remember that episode off of Martin? You hear me? The mechanic, yeah. But the weekly recap, and as far as the 9/11, man, hey man, everything is conspiracy. People get locked in the penitentiary for a conspiracy for a lifetime. So conspiracy is often the truth in front of your eyes, but it's in the elusive state. You know what I mean? So man, as far as that going on, these we can't talk too much about. But like I say, just look at a building being demolished. It looks remarkably the same.
Hey, put yourself here. Say that one more time, man. What did you say?
I said just look at a building being demolished and look at the 9/11 building. It looks remarkably the same. You telling me this mega story building, however many hundreds of flights it is of levels, the plane hits the top of the building, then it just
wow.
That's not, I don't know, that's not like the laws of physics. But I don't know, what do I know? It's just my opinion. It's like assholes. We all got What's going on with this studio being raided, man? Who was it? Trap Boy Freddy's studio got raided?
Man. They say Trap Boy Freddy, Yellow Beezy, what is it? Damn, KR something. I know we gotta get
who got his shit raided? The FBI?
Man, hey, so here we go. Here we go. Bro, here go the odd shit about this whole rating thing. Shout out Charleston White made a video where he was saying, fuck these niggas, I'm coming out of the closet. I'm a Mo3 fan. He drops this video.
What? He said he a Mo3 fan?
He said he a Mo3 fan. He coming out of the closet. And he was saying, fuck them niggas, fuck all on Cliff. He said a whole lot of shit. And through him talking, he said, I get all these niggas spots shut down. Say that they was selling out of a studio. He said all this shit. Within a week, bro, they getting raided. I said, damn, bro, hey man, he might be somebody to, he must got support. He must know something. Maybe he was giving them fair warning. Maybe he was giving them warning. I don't know what the nigga was doing. That shit was crazy.
You gotta listen to the message.
Yeah.
Right. Listen to what he said. The man said, keep my name out your mouth, man.
Yeah.
He even I'm not here to agree or disagree with what the man got going on. You feel me? I will say this. He said, I quote, if it come to me in my life, you niggas is going to jail.
Man, how the fuck did you say it?
So evidently somewhere along the lines before he made that video, you have niggas out here threatening a motherfucker. What usually happens when you threaten or if you threaten a government, state, or federal witness
or official,
they tear your ass up, right?
Is he a government official?
I'm not
informing.
I'm not saying.
Seems like it.
I know. No, listen.
Like it.
Right. So we can say this. I'm not going to say he's an official. I won't give him the official because every official and informant are two different things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
is he official? Is he official?
No, he's when you fucking with him, you're tampering with some type of government evidence. But he damn near is like an honorary official. You feel me? Because of informant who brings back the best information can have just as much power as a state official
without getting paid. Without getting paid the state official dollar.
Look, yeah, without getting they payment is being able to move, because a lot of times they're gonna be able to move however they want to move. They're gonna be able to do some of the things like you already said it. Why niggas like that be getting a platform to pay? The payment not may necessarily come in them giving you money, right?
They've been waiting for a nigga like this.
They'll give you the airway.
He making more money than the officials.
Right.
He making more money than he making more money than that.
I just say shit.
But yeah,
the man,
bullshit.
They say the man worth what? The
Hey,
man,
motherfucker.
all of a sudden, the man worth $1.5 million.
You think them officials don't got that shit? You think you think what's in their bank account is they real money? They got 501c3s, nonprofit shit, real estate, non-taxable shit. Them motherfucker, that's the smoke screen. But carry on though.
How many? All right, well, shit. Let's just say this. We know there are stories out there of cats that got hundreds of thousands of dollars. In we done been in the same clubs as niggas like this. We done been in this, but you can't tell them niggas they ain't got white people money. You can't tell them they ain't got. But like I said, I won't go say far as in the monetary what they paying the officials. What I'm saying is he has some of a person like Charleston White will get some of the benefits that real state officials get, right? Like if a state official would have said the same thing on TV, fucking about them niggas, they going to get them niggas. They going to get them. But he warned them though. He warned them. He told them.
That's what I said.
Now,
that's what I said. Damn, what was he telling them?
Anybody who's seen that video that's part of that camp,
yeah,
that didn't say nothing or thought it was a game, they on some bullshit. That means them niggas ain't smart.
They can't see straight.
Hey, I'm not here to
everybody sees.
I'm not here to agree or disagree with his tactics and what he does. If a dog could talk, and as he's barking, in between bark, he like, "Arr, I'm gonna bite your ass." Arr, take a step closer, I'm gonna bite your ass. Arr. That's what those barks mean. But if we don't know how to decipher it, or we refuse to decipher it, like a dog, he barking like a motherfucker, you still like that. Oh, he's such a cute dog, and a motherfucker bite your motherfucking hand.
Do anybody know what they came up with?
With what? Far as
in the raid,
but the fact that it got raided, the fact that it got raided,
yeah.
Like, yeah.
But I can tell you this:
any informant got that power. Any informant got that power.
But it wasn't just the studio, bro. Like 8 other spots got raided the same day, damn near simultaneously.
Now,
like, nigga, that ain't.
Do you think it's this nigga, or is it a RICO act coming in play because of all the shit going on? Or dude,
hey, that's a great. Hey, them is great questions. Hey, you've been seeing. It's been major shit popping up where it's like, damn. You can see the developments of something. You definitely can see the developments. You gotta be your eyes, you gotta be crazy tonight. See that part of it. I mean, yeah, bro, one of the most famous rappers in the United States got murdered on that highway, bro. It's like everybody that say they drive by there feel a certain way. Like you damn near can't control it. When you go by that area, even if you don't know what happened, you damn near. Bro, I don't know if I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but you definitely can feel something. And there might be some of them who say they can't, but yeah, bro, I done heard a lot of people say, like, you drive by there, yeah, bro, you can feel the energy. You can feel the energy. Whatever they did, bro, it was a major, that shit was major. Like, that's a federal thing. You shoot somebody on the highway, you kill somebody on the highway, bro, that's, you know? And so, I mean, but I'm not saying who was it. I don't, who involved, none of that kind of shit. But I'm just saying with what happened years later, you definitely see something popping up. I don't know what it is, but yeah, you can feel the energy of whatever the fuck it is. It's been a lot of people just, like a sweep. People just call it a sweep. Which way shit? You want to be out the way of that shit, dog. Yeah.
Buddy went live today too.
What's that?
Huh?
Charleston White went live today too. I just can't.
Oh yeah, he said he going on another platform or some shit. Like Yeah, I don't know, bro. Nigga say he dangerous. I believe that shit. I give you props.
Hey,
Nigga, you
Hey,
goddamn, nigga, got it.
that's
You got it, nigga. Square
I
business.
don't think what's that? But the studio getting raided all on the is this him or the RICO Act? But like I say, a lot of the time we have a lot of think tank conversations with different perceptions, different opinions, and that's what helped everybody's argument grow. But I can't see how motherfuckers always talking about children, but they're on a campaign to destroy children. People basically, you basically in my book, you're not a fully grown man till you damn near coming about 29, 30. You hear me?
right.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Something going on.
yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah, he can't hear us. He can't hear us.
That's what's going on. But goddamn, I stepped on the cord. The goddamn headphones. They were
Bigfoot motherfucker. Hey, I tell you what, that nigga got some long ass motherfucking feet.
I'm like an avatar, man.
I say,
like
whose
an
shoes
avatar,
is,
bro?
did I say whose shoes is these, bro? He's them mom, goddamn. Nigga ain't nothing about a quarter. Look, nigga ain't nothing about a quarter inch taller than a nigga. This nigga feet 3 inches longer than a nigga. Like, goddamn. That nigga got feet like a 7-footer.
Hey, this motherfucker LeBron, boy, that make it look like a motherfucker got a 17. But the whole thing about the youth, man, we got the African American community. I'll say this not to get off topic, but we're sick and tired of rappers talking about murder, sex, and drugs, but we're not sick and tired of seeing it on television. We're not sick and tired of John Wick, Jason, Halloween, Rambo, 007, all the major killing movies like Saw. We're not tired of that shit, but
P-Valley.
Pussy Valley. On top of this, I'm not supposed. I'm a heterosexual man. So if a man is trying to fuck me, rape me, you hear me? I'm not supposed to be able to say anything about it. You constantly, that's rape. A homosexual, I don't know that they understand that shit. You hitting on a motherfucker. You basically trying to rape a motherfucker. You can't talk about homosexuality. You can't talk about racism in America. You can't talk about pedophilia in America. You can't talk about religion in America. It's this fucking facade.
Yeah. Dirty. I gotta go back to what you just said, bro. That has to be said from a standpoint of if a woman is at work and a man keeps whispering to you, he didn't touch you, he ain't nothing, but you like, hey, I don't like you to whisper to me I'm married. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he's still like, you know what I'm saying? He's still whispering though. And you like, goddamn, don't whisper to me. All right, so you gotta work, you're gonna expect something to be done to him. But you telling me a grown man with a beard and a dress on can touch me or rub my chest, and if I swing, it's like I'm wrong. It's a hate crime. All right, so look, that is definitely a form of sexual assault. Like if we gonna look at these things and bounce them off laws or what is right or what's incorrect, I just had to stop for a second. You had a huge point there. Like we got to stop looking at these things like it's the battle of the sexes. Like, man, we got to see clear. It's a wrong or right type thing. It's not a battle of the sexes. So if a woman can say, I've been sexually harassed because somebody whistled, then you damn right. If you know what I'm saying, if you're not interested in that shit, but a man looking you up and down and biting their tongue and that's sexual assault to me. You know what I'm saying? I would feel a certain type of way. That's just me. But that's not saying that's not saying. No, that's definitely not saying. That's not saying that.
Look, that's what I was going to say. Look, check this out. Say I'm in a store or I'm somewhere, and it's just like me. I'm just sitting down, chilling, eating a little something, and a bunch of those guys come in there, and I feel somewhat uncomfortable. Or I walk into a club, right, and it's more homosexual men in there than I would like it to be. I feel a little uncomfortable, so I leave. Now you might have some people that condone that lifestyle or live that lifestyle that'll say I'm uncomfortable with my sexuality. That's why I left. No, I left because right. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's about 100 pairs of eyes in here.
Man, you trying to rape a motherfucker?
Hey, I don't want. Hey, listen, I don't want.
Not to say they don't want you or me, but damn.
You're damn lie. Listen here, man. Tell you like this. I don't want a bunch of men looking at me or attempting to look at me in the same manner that I would look at a woman.
Hell, fuck no.
You feel? I'm
yeah,
and they aggressive too.
You know that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Let's get back. Let's get back to the city of it, right? Yeah.
Say this too. And the women, they can't deal with a natural man. You're a fucking dog. You're a one. What do you cheating on me or what? Yada 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 yada. But you can deal with a man. I don't get it, man. It's in between the damn. I don't want to call them names. I don't like labeling that no more. So in between the more men that call themselves feminine, that them men, in between them and in between what we are now, we have to learn to be more finesse like with the women because they are still women. We ran by the sun cycle, which the sun is bright every day unless it's clouds in the way. The sun is get up and it's the same way. You know, most of us not really moody like that. The ones of us that's moody like that probably had a lot of women around them. You know what I'm saying? The men that are normally real moody, they probably grew up around all women. But women are connected to the moon, so they have cycles. The moon don't have a full moon every day. It's a cycle. So that's why women have cycle. They connected to the moon. So when you look at both fears of it, if we take certain notes, even from them men, because women accept stuff from them men, they would never accept from us men. You know what I'm saying? Some women do mess with men that mess with men. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no doubt about it. They're walking up doing this.
Now, not a certain type of woman. Shout out to all those women whoever. All right, so this is something about trigger points. We're not throwing stuff out because there's a lot of women, the certain women that I know wouldn't go for none of that. So we're not talking to you. You know, everything, don't attract to everything we say because
you don't know.
Hey, go ahead. Go up there. Go to what he wrote with. Hey, let's talk about it.
Hey, hold on. Before he say
there you go.
Before he say that, I would like to say that the thoughts of Dirty are not also the thoughts of mine. So I was just disclaimer.
He had to give his disclaimer. He gave his disclaimer. He had to give his disclaimer.
This show is meant to inform and not to motherfucking what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, somebody help me out. Insult. Yeah, we're here to inform and not insult.
Yeah,
right.
Shit, we got gay motherfuckers, got gay partners, gay family members.
Right.
This isn't so when you can't talk about when you can't talk about the aggressive sex nature of people, man. I was watching this fucking YouTube and this dude, he was like, man, I keep getting up in my daughter's car. It has a zip tie on it. 3 days in a row, he got up talking about the zip tie. He didn't know. He asked his daughter, what is that on her back door? He said he didn't know. And then his brother was like a state trooper. He said that. He told his brother what was going on. He said, what? He said, hey, man, that's how the sex traffickers be pulling up on the women. You hear me? And you know what I mean? Kids and women is coming missing because you can't talk about aggressive sexual nature of these certain people. You know, statistically speaking, this isn't opinionated. And like I said, we like to have a open dialogue, heterosexual versus homosexuality, so we can see the differences. We got it. It's everywhere now. So if you can't talk about it, if you can't talk about it, we can't grow, basically,
right.
And come to an understanding of what's boundaries. You know what I mean? People's
right.
boundaries. Just like
right.
the men harassing a woman. Hey, fucking creep, beat it. Goddamn, every time, you know what I mean, man. You motherfuckers, so goddamn.
So why is it? And you can keep on going out after this, Dirty. Just want to interject with a question. So why is it, or what is it that make certain things taboo to talk about? Or what makes a person qualified to speak on certain things? Because I feel like some people, like I remember being in the penitentiary. Hey, listen. So my nigga was messing with this chick one time. I'm gonna let you get right back to it. My nigga was messing with this chick one time. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And she ended up saying something about her used to be in the crib. So I'm like, me, you know what I'm saying? Me being a person that's done been around gangs for a minute, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, not actually connected to one, or being a member of one, but knowing a bunch of motherfuckers from different ones, different sets, out of interest, curiosity, I asked, what set you was from? She got mad at me. What? I'm like, dang, she tripped out. I'm like, man, what's up? What's up? Oh, you ain't got no right to ask me nothing like that. Now, the reason why I feel like I had a right is the same way other women feel like they have a right to ask a nigga that's messing with their homegirl or sister all type of goddamn questions. You see what I'm saying? They want to sister girl want to background check her sister's man. You know what I'm saying? You fucking with my brother. I know some of the ramifications that come along with dealing with people in gangs, male or female. You see what I'm saying, motherfucker? Shit, but I was just asking out of curiosity, but I felt like she said that because maybe since I wasn't in the gang, or because I wasn't a crib, or first of all, because I wasn't a crib, or because I wasn't in the gang, that I didn't have the qualifications to ask her or speak on gang things. So that's my question to y'all. What is it that makes these conversations so taboo? And what makes a person qualified? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I was gonna speak on the taboo part, because taboo, and here where we live at, a lot of taboo could be bestiality. It go that far. That's taboo for some people.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't even a thought process for the majority, but for some people, that's an actual thought process. So
you know, explain
you know
what
bestiality
is for anybody who don't know.
Hold on. Before that's people having sex with animals, chickens, dogs, horses, all type of. You know what I'm saying? All right. But to get to this, a lot of people don't understand what's going on with this sexuality and these type of meanings. But when you go back to these pyramid days, when you go back to these days, you didn't have signs of what they would call homosexuality, but you did have what they call, similar to what they say, binary people. You hear some homosexual people say that they're binary, and some people say they bi. But the binary word really means that you are communicating with both sexes. You could have traits of either sex, but you're not sexual. So some of the most spiritual people in Egypt wore dresses. They looked, but they didn't have sex with men, but they might have had on makeup or something as a woman, but they were some of the most spiritual people that dealt with that plane of overstanding. So in a world that's over sexualized, you could be an over spiritual person or have a feminine quality, but you think that it means that a man is supposed to put his, I'm not even gonna go there, but this is what the craziness in our society has pushed to people, because we don't quite understand our chemical makeup or what we truly are. So we let these thoughts make anything, and then suggestions that people do throw out there, people think it's crazy because they don't really understand the wordplay or what's really being said to them. They know it's a vibration, but they can't quite catch the vibration, so it ends up a different way. But yeah, there have been societies that have existed in the past where men didn't think they were supposed to find a hole in a man and enter it, and women didn't think they were supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that hasn't always existed. For the people that think that it has, we can have that conversation. I think I'm very much well versed, and I'm ready to like have that conversation. But just to let y'all know, there is no disruption between what people consider a gay or bisexual community. There is no flex in between that, because I really think that we have like the keys to what's really going on. You got people killing themselves because they feel a certain way and they can't talk to nobody to adapt or hear the thoughts that they're thinking. So they can't find the correction because they only know that they like this, and people telling them, no, you're not like this. No, you're not. But it could be a spiritual, it could be something deep inside that person. It might not be what society gonna end up making them lean to or lead to. But hey, man, them topics to get on. But shit, I know we on the studio getting rated. We talk on
the weekly recap.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, the weekly recap. The weekly recap. We cap. Yeah, we capitulate.
So,
yeah,
shit,
big
we
time.
talk about so much shit. We can't
Real
type
shit.
all this shit on her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hold on, let me get it, and I'm gonna get it to you real quick. Tiller, go ahead, finish up Knowledge real quick, and then I'll get it and I'll give it to you, Tiller.
Oh no, yeah, hold on. Tiller said something. The only thing I was gonna get back to what Tiller said. He said the lady thought he was a gang member. She thought he was a gang member. So the end of his question was like, why things all right, I'm listening. Yeah,
she knew I wasn't a gang member.
Yeah.
You see, when I asked her, she told me she was a gang member, and I asked her what gang was she in. And she got mad and said I shouldn't have asked her that.
Got you. So peep that. So we live in a society where the only people that are able, or they feel like are qualified to talk about certain subjects, are people who went to school and they've been qualified by books. But the people that actually live the same lives, that are really had the communication, are really technically by experience more qualified than the person that has the book sense. If you experienced it and you actually right there with a person and you kicking it with them like that, then you have way more experience than a person that's in a book and just reading stuff. You don't have the life experience. So that is the number one thing that has us, is the person who gets the job is best fit for the job. But that it couldn't be further from the truth. So that's what's that's what's part of the big disconnection right there. The people who had a life experience are the majority of the time the best fit for the job, but it's not going to be the person that gets hired. It's going to be the person that goes to the most prestigious school, that has the best thing on their resume. It's just the way the way the world has it put out there. But that's why that. But if you live around gangs, and that's something to straighten out between our community too, because you have cats talking about shit. I'm a real nigga, and a dude in Memphis just went through and was shooting people just out the blue. He just woke up that day and he just started shooting people in Memphis. Like he did that. He was on live. He was on live. Hold on. But peep this. When the laws came to get him, what do you think he did? That fool put his hands behind his back. So I got up and I just wanted to start shooting people today. Bro, what is you supposed to do when the laws come? You know what I'm saying? When the laws come, now you're gonna put your hands behind your back. This is what I'm saying, man.
Because people can't come in like I say, the rappers talk about gun violence and shit. Oh, we gotta. Oh, we're tired of this. You hear me? But motherfuckers seeing shit like John Wick on TV and not worrying about this shit is happening like this. All motherfuckers is watching on TV is killing. Motherfuckers talking about the rappers right now probably watching some serial killer shit where they sitting there stabbing a motherfucker like this, blood and shit. That shit ain't natural. You hear me? That shit is not natural. So the whole point with the goddamn weekly recap, the violence, the gun violence, the studio, the drugs, the raids. I say we only care about it when we doing it. When this is what's being presented to our children. That's all. Right. Oh, we finna have Halloween. What is? Hey, today you could be a devil. You could be Dracula today. You hear me? You could be Jason today. We don't even know what the fuck we celebrate or the spiritual shit that we doing. You know what I mean? So the whole motherfucking indoctrination or mind state about America having a hunger for murder, sex, and drugs. And I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Tell her what you got to say.
Man, hey, y'all said a lot. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, just on my other question, just you know, it's certain things that people want to say you can't talk about it, would try to tell me I can't speak on something, or feel like I'm unqualified to speak on something. Or like you can think about it, like think about when a straight man actually says something about the homosexual culture of men. There's an automatic disdain on the tongue of the people who are listening. They ready to send something hot right back at that man. You're uncomfortable with your manhood. You know what I'm saying? It's some type of grumbling.
I'm uncomfortable with a man hitting on me.
No.
What I'm uncomfortable with.
Right. But the thing is, regardless of how many times you may say that, there will be twice as many people saying back to you that you're. So what I'm saying, like that's, I'm like, damn, why is it like that? You see what I'm saying? Everybody can speak on a straight man and say how straight men are dogs, right? And it ain't no
still a man, ain't you?
It ain't no you're heterophobic or no shit. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no shit like that. You see what I'm saying? When women have a deep passion in what they say towards men, you don't have a lot of, you have some people that will say the man hater shit, but you know, a lot of people not willing to accept that shit. It's more they know they're gonna reject it. They're gonna reject it or give a reason behind it. But just part of the just talking about the weekly recap, the studio raid and shit like that. Hey, Charleston White, is he or is he not that motherfucking informant? Is he that big mouse that you be running from instead of trying to chase down and kill? You see what I'm saying? You know, hey, because it's like this. It's a lot of things people already know. Like people already knew that the feds have been investigating these niggas since this nigga died. You know what I'm saying? Because of now the percentage of people, the percentage of artists that rap about killing and shit like that, it may be a low percentage, but I'll tell you like this. I don't believe without a shadow of a doubt that Mo3 was not with what the fuck he was saying he was with. God damn it, real recognize real. And that shit will touch your soul from 300,000 miles away. You feel me? And this is why, regardless if it was some conspiracy shit or whatever, the man had to be taken out. He had decided he needed to be taken out, right? And that's what happened. I stayed on the unit with some niggas in the pen one time. 3 little young niggas, right? They some little bad motherfuckers. But it was this one other nigga that went from the same clique as them. And he used to be rah on them niggas a few times. And they was like, finally one day, they decided to act. They didn't necessarily get him, but they got one of his partners. Well, his deuce, as some people know in you know what I'm saying, in gang terminology, deuce, it was a guy's deuce. So they got him, but they made a way for themselves to get out. You know what I'm saying? This situation got to be dead, so they acted. You know what I'm saying? Jumped on a nigga, tried to stab a nigga up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't. They felt like they didn't have no choice.
Yeah.
They felt like they ain't had no choice because he was too much. Just him by himself, he was just too much.
He said he was pressure.
It was a bunch of other niggas from his same gang in that motherfucker. But him, yeah. I would love to shout out my nigga, but I ain't trying to throw no names out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Speaking back to a reflection, man. Like I said, the studio shit going on with the youth. Because like I say, the studio rated is attack on the youth, the attack on the rappers. They say it's a young man, you know, if you're over 40, you're not supposed to, okay. Old people, what? So this is relatively a young man's game. Like I say, when we get on shitting and smearing our children for us parents, well, I shouldn't say shit about it because once again, I don't got no kids, so I don't know. That's why I can see the straddle of the fence on the perception. I can see a disconnection between the parents and kids because the parents, on one hand, I'm goddamn, I created you. I'm your God. You hear me? I'm headed. You're supposed to listen to everything. Motherfuckers is above correction and not spending that relationship time. So basically, we got the adults blaming the children, you know, for problems that they're stuck in. Like I say, these are war cries. American, you know, the American horror story, rap music, listen to it. Because being a black man in America, a black woman in America, you really can't address racial issues. How do you address racial issues to your boss? You know, so they hold power over us. They pay us. We come to these people for education. We're talking about racial things now. Trauma. We're talking about studio, rap, trauma, the youth. Everybody loves the rap music except damn near us. We shitting on it. They getting exploited. It's the same slave, right? Michael Jackson made $65 million off of Thriller. How much did Sony make? Exploitation. You know, that should be the big story, that motherfuckers. But you know, moving on to the Queen Elizabeth death, man. You know, she was a woman of great title. You hear me? Prestige, money. I really don't know that much about her besides she was a queen. You hear me? You know what I mean? Right. You know, as far as respecting the dead, you know, we take our hats off.
Yeah.
You know, but
with that
I don't know much about her.
Yeah, but you know, if we can get on the rappers and they talk bad about people, you know, perceptions. They did say, you know, a lot of exploitation went along. You know, you have to realize the kings and the queens these are the top of the crop. When we go to talk about the government, bro, they literally over the government. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at a whole lot of things that's taking place in the world, we look at like Great Britain, bro. What language do we speak? These languages come from these headquarters. Like, at the end of the day, bro, it's too much. Like,
as well as the mentality.
We'll be too far. So go back to the mentality for real, man. We'll get there eventually. Eventually, we definitely get there. But I had to definitely say that just for point of note. If you out there and you don't know nothing about Queen Elizabeth, you know, research, you know, study a little bit. You know, you might learn a whole lot. You know, it could be good, could be not so good. Whatever you learn, you know, put in the comments and tell us. We'll go talk about that later on a later date too. Yeah, most definitely. We definitely will do that. But yeah, man, this weekly recap. What else we got for the recap tonight?
Hey man, this music,
Hold
what
on.
y'all been on?
The NFL week 1. Who watched the game today? Who watched any game today?
Hey,
what y'all see pop out here? Yeah, we got to get to the recap. Yeah, we got to get the NFL recap.
I got a challenge for Dirty since he got his bottle right there with him. Got a one for you. And I'm gonna ask you a question about the NFL. Ask you a question about the NFL.
See, I didn't watch no games. You hear me? I'm so green now.
It don't matter. Hey,
I love sports though. Hey, when they changed the narrative, let me say this real quick. When they changed the narrative from Colin Kaepernick kneeling down because of all the unjust violence against African Americans to him disrespecting the flag. Oh, brother, man, I stopped fucking with that shit. Like, you hear me? I love it to death. Love it. You hear me? I be wanting to look so bad. Yeah, you hear me? Go ahead. What was your question, though?
I was just gonna ask you a question like how many, let's see if you can get this right. How many teams, and now that you can look the answer up to see if he got it right, how many teams in the NFL are teams from California?
From California. What, the Raiders, Rams? You talking about the Raiders, Rams, the Chargers?
Hold on. Slow down now. Just take your time out. Make sure you think it. But go ahead.
Now, Vegas got the Raiders down, but they was formerly in California. So, damn, shit, I told you I'm green on the motherfucker. They been switching.
Nah, but go ahead. Just go ahead. Go ahead. What you going with? Go ahead. What you going with?
I'm saying, I'm so green. Damn.
Yeah, he said them too. You said them though.
But
you did start off good. You did start off good.
You really did.
I'm trying to see how many goddamn teams the motherfuckers got.
Right, I'm gonna help you.
From California.
The 49ers.
The 49ers.
Yeah.
And that's the last one. The Charge. Yeah, 49ers. Now I used to be a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, you said them.
Yeah.
You had somebody else on there? You had another one?
I failed though. I failed. How you go? So I had one, maybe two drinks. I'm an alcoholic now. What happened with the Cowboys tonight? What happened with the Cowboys today?
Hey,
they supposed to win the Super Bowl.
I wish I
With that bum ass Cowboys fans, man. Y'all bum ass.
He went to the game.
Going back to the Super Bowl.
Adi Jen was at the game.
What's up?
Oh, he went to the game.
He was at the game. Yeah.
He was madder than a motherfucker.
Yeah, he was at the game.
He madder than a motherfucker right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got his blood pressure high in the motherfucker right now.
Oh shit.
Hey, look.
Hey, for real. His blood pressure high.
Now, man, listen, man. You got people going to the Cowboy games, bro. And like they really put. Listen,
these are the most delusional fans in the game. How do they have people hypnotized like that, bro?
Putting your faith and happiness in the hands of the Dallas Cowboys is not the advice a therapist would give you.
Hey,
I'm
telling y'all, I'm in recovery.
Stay away from them goddamn Cowboys,
man. I'm in recovery. I used to want to leave. We could never get the locking down my team. You hear me? I was a full-blown addict. I was a full-blown addict. You hear me?
Yeah.
I know this motherfucking shoe size, what college they went to, all that shit. Yeah, you hear me? I'm in recovery. You hear me? So
yeah.
You think motherfuckers be mad at the motherfucker for real? They trying to lock about their team. Shit.
You got to think about it. You got certain teams. You got certain teams that are considered laughing stocks, right? And nobody will say the Cowboys is a laughing stock. Jerry Jones done spent too much money on that motherfucking team for him to be a laughing stock.
They're just delusional. They're delusional.
You know what I'm saying? But
the most delusional
motherfuckers is they crazy. The motherfuckers. They insane.
They got hurted out today. They got hurted out.
Going to the Super Bowl every year.
They played Tom Brady tonight. How about that?
How many games? How many leagues?
They hurted him. It was bad.
Let me ask Siri.
Damn, Cowboys fan. Damn, did y'all see his face? Damn, he looked to the side.
19-3. God damn.
Oh man. Damn. That was exciting to Tom Brady. God, I'm telling you.
Y'all can't even get a touchdown, bro. Fuck that. I'm coming out of retirement. Give me the rock, bro. Give me the rock. Give me the rock. I'm finna run that motherfucker.
They can't get one.
I get that motherfucker like Emmitt Smith, nigga. You hear me? Shit. Give me the rock, nigga. Shit.
Damn.
God damn.
They can't get one. Hey, what about the Chiefs?
Did you at least pinch the motherfuckers? You hear
me? At least. Prescott. This supposed man, Ezekiel Elliott. This supposed to be y'all breakout. Like, goddamn, for real.
Hey, y'all supposed to bitch. Y'all good than a bitch, but Jerry Jones
they supposed to be in the
ass out the way. He need to get his bum ass out the way and let them coach. Jerry will snort some rail. Jerry will snort a rail. Then he'll go down there on the sideline. And the players can't even joke no more and shit. They can't even have fun. Nigga, he out there on the sideline. Fuck that. Run out 25. He calling the plays, man. Jerry calling the motherfucking plays, man. Get your ass out the way, man.
I'm here to tell you. They
got an offense. They really supposed to be shit.
So back when Oakland, when I was out there and shit, and the Thunder, right? The Thunder, they was making a little noise, right? They had Russ and KD, James Harden. They ran up against Bron them and lost, right?
Man.
Hey, I said it to my little young partner. I say, Russell Westbrook is not a championship point guard. I damn near want to guarantee. I say, bro, I damn near want to guarantee you he'll never win a ring. And so far with Russell Westbrook, I have been right. I say he gonna be a hellified basketball player. He ain't about to win you no championship.
The point guards now want to score all the points.
I'm gonna say the same thing about Dak Prescott. I say the same thing about Dak Prescott right now. He's not a championship quarterback. He cannot make the plays.
Bullshit. That ain't on Prescott. Bullshit. That ain't on Prescott. Bullshit. The general the GM is trash, bro.
The man whole brain. His whole brain locked up on doing thing.
They had the number one offense.
Man, the man, his whole in the playoffs last year, his whole goddamn
got the number one offense. You can't if their defense ain't doing shit, you can't blame shit. It ain't like basketball. The guy in front of you
I'm about to tell you, it was his fault that they lost though last year in the playoffs. On that running play that he fucking wanted to keep running down the goddamn field.
You single it down. You single it down to one play?
Because that's the play. Yes, not yet to a degree.
The whole game, one play?
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
Hey, all that shit ain't gonna matter because the Buffalo Bills gonna win the Super Bowl anyway.
You a damn lie, nigga. You see what fuck I got on, nigga. You
the Buffalo Bills gonna win that shit. Hey, hold on. Now, I'm born in Wichita, Kansas. The Chiefs are the squad I didn't roll with my whole life, no doubt about it.
I used to punch him down on that. I used to choke him down.
Hey, crazy. I'm gonna fuck with the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs is that's where it's at. But they got the favorite this year, the Buffalo Bills. I really think
so. You going chalk?
The Baltimore Ravens. No, the Baltimore Ravens.
Whatever they say.
The Baltimore Ravens. That's the motherfucker. They gonna this Lamar Jackson year.
That's my niggas right there.
You
That's
know what
how
I never understood though. You know what I never understood.
What's
For
that?
one, how can the championship team, the team that won the championship, come in not being the favorite to win it again? I don't understand that shit right there. I never understood. The fuck you mean?
Yeah.
They got lucky, man.
I will.
That shit ain't gonna win that shit again, man.
No,
they hard.
But now we all know it's a little bit that each sports game is tampered with just a little bit. It's messed with just a little bit, just enough.
Yeah, the holding.
After look, it was like this.
You can control the game with holding.
I was
like, nigga,
but I was
you
telling.
You can decide who win with that motherfucker.
I was telling my homegirl, I was like, okay, so it's set up for somebody to win. She was trying, it's set up for Joe Burrow to be this. I say, no, you got to look on the other side. I say, listen, it's set up for motherfucking Matthew Stafford to win this motherfucker. Then you had to think about it, how it lined up. In LA?
Yeah.
In LA? They ain't about to let
definitely.
them people win that motherfucker. You think
it's some type of honor system in that shit? They gambling, man. They ain't no motherfucking honor system in it.
You damn
motherfucking shit. That
motherfucker going that motherfucking game.
Doing everything under the sun. Everything
it was made sure that motherfucker was gonna be won in LA. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I said.
And they control. You know what I'm saying?
They control sports too much. It's damn near just like WWE.
But even Cincinnati, like you think about it, the two teams that was in the Super Bowl last year, neither one of them was actually the favorite to win the damn Super Bowl this year. The team that beat Buffalo to play Cincinnati was not ranked ahead of them, which is Kansas City. So it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This is not college football where you got all these returning starters matter. No, hell the fuck no. If that's the case, then fucking Patrick Mahomes matters like a motherfucker. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Is Josh Allen a better quarterback than the other guys? Or is it the team?
Yeah, nah. Shout out to Texas Longhorn, man. Y'all did y'all thing. I live in Texas, but I graduated high school in Alabama. Them motherfuckers boys rough out there, man. There's some strong, fast motherfuckers. You see where I get it from, for real. I can't lie about it. That's for business. You know what I'm saying? For business. But y'all boy heads y'all way. You say what?
I said that was a very, very good game. Very good game.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got away from me. God damn it, you motherfucker got away from my motherfucking ass, boy. That's all it was. They slipped away. Oh, Nick gonna slip away, boy. He done slipped away plenty times, boy. Them youngsters, boy, they show up just in time for him. I done seen it happen so many times. Be playing trash all game. Then boom, they run up 4 touchdowns on you. God damn, what the fuck? Like that. Just flip the light switch on. Boom, nigga, here we is.
Yeah.
Shit.
That TV time. You know what I think? Tyler Perry and Oprah and these big, it's one big, I think it's what's the big black dude, the big black dude's name in film, TV making. He got like networks and shit. It'll come to me. They should get the TV time for the HBCUs. You hear me? And get all that, because that's why the motherfuckers be going to them colleges like that, because they trying to get that TV time. Right. When you gonna see a Langston game on TV or you hear me? They want to get that TV time. They you know how much money they are making in college with that shit?
Speaking on what you said right now.
Yeah.
Y'all people make sure y'all tune in Wednesday, because we gonna prepare for y'all something called the Jordan effect. To where you know colleges did make billions of dollars even off this man's likeness. And he still invested even after they don't pay you to go to college, but you help this person get to the NBA. We agree. But they make billions of dollars off your likeness and they don't pay the players. They don't pay you in college. So when you look at this,
that's changed now. You know that's changed, right?
It is changed now. But at that time, But at that time, with Jordan coming, he definitely wasn't supposed to be technically getting paid to pay college basketball. So when you look at that, hood obligations too. When we get on hood obligations too, like that's definitely something we need to touch on. Like if you are a wealthy person and your college helps you get there, but you playing basketball with the people in the hood, you could say that helped sharpen you. The best player next to you that you ever played in life might have never made it. He might have hustled his way out of the game, but he might have been the dopest motherfucker you ever played, and he helped sharpen you. So is he just as responsible for that college? Like, do you have an obligation to where you come at? Do you have an obligation, like hood obligations too? I think that's something we got to get to, because there's several things that we tackled in the Jordan's lifespan. So there's a lot we want to get to, good and bad, just different perspectives to look at. It's brought up something dope. So it made me think that's definitely something we can put together with hood obligations too. Call it the Jordan effect. We had that coming for the world too on Wednesday, man. Like yeah, I think we can make that out to be something else different, like a totally different aspect, perspective, because there are a lot of rich people that when you put in the work, when you waking up early in the morning and not going to sleep till late at night, and it's a repetition, you don't a lot of time have compassion in your heart for people that didn't know or don't have the hustle that you have for whatever reason that is. Some people might not be physically able. Some people might be physically able, but they're mentally incapable. Mental illness and all that shit, we don't try to give credence to it. We be like, man, that motherfucker know exactly what they doing. They just a hater. And they could be a hater, but that's all that they done seen in their life. It's feminine shit or hater ways or people not big them up. Say, you fat, you can.
Yeah, you grow up around women. You know, we women.
Too.
They women is, you know, they hate it. They be hating. I mean, I love women to death, but you know how women is and their emotions all the damn, man, what the fuck now? Goddamn, you know, shit.
Hey, you know what women can do that men can't do though? A woman can walk up to a woman and say, I love them clothes you got. Like, that's a nice dress. That's a nice dress. You real pretty today. Man, you can't really find men that look like us to say, damn, bro, you all your shit on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's a nice, hey, bro, that's a nice dashiki you got on right there. That motherfucker cleaned in a bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
I do that shit all the time. But for me, it got to be impressive though. For my eyes, you see what I'm saying? Now, I will say that I ain't just complimenting anybody. It got to be something like, ooh, wait, hey, boy, that motherfucker hot right there, boy. I like that shit right there. Just that, that's enough. That's enough. Without feeling any type of motherfucking, I feel like I say no homo and pause and all that shit like that. Listen, man, that's all this. Let's cancel the no homo pause motherfucking phrase shit, niggas. Hey, look here, man. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to say pause behind what the fuck I'm saying, nigga. Shit, nigga. The fuck. Especially if I know you, nigga. We know each other, nigga. What the fuck I got to say fucking pause, fuck. Nigga, shit. They changing the name to every goddamn thing. 5 years ago, a glizzy was a gun. Now it's a damn hot dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know, these young niggas is crazy, man. Shit, you know, just as far as that, the lingo and shit like that. You know how many things I couldn't say when I came to Oklahoma, nigga. Yeah, it was down in Texas. Oh, don't say this, don't say that. That's disrespectful to this, nigga. That's oh my goodness. I'm like, shit, y'all need a dictionary for this. Shit, right? Y'all need a dictionary for that shit. That was the whole. That was the actually getting in depth with the that was the gang terminology that I was getting in depth with. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, you know, you nigga catch on the other lingo, but to say I can't say plum because it disrespect this gang, and you know, if you call a nigga a plum ass nigga, that's disrespecting this nigga. No disrespect to anybody that's watching, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, what a nigga tell me that's disrespecting a nigga from Grape Street, you know.
Yeah.
You know how you made, bro. You know how them niggas is.
Yeah, like I say, this show is to inform, not to insult, but sometimes the truth is insulting, you know. And a lot of times we are all above correction. We don't like to hear our shit stink. You hear me? You hear me? That's shit. We don't like to hear that. But you know, man, I appreciate y'all brothers for pulling up, man, on that night, that weekly recap. You know, shit. Hey man,
Most definitely. We do.
How's everything going in y'all family? Just a quick little, closing statement. Everything good with everybody's family? How's everybody's family doing, man?
Real people, real problems, real solutions. And that's all we got. You know what I'm saying? All we got is real people, real problems, but we got real solutions. So that's just how my family, we in the solution stage. You know what I'm saying? So me and my family, we just doing bonding, building, healing, waking up, looking to be the greatest versions of themselves. Hopefully that's what people doing. I try to be a reflection of that. You was popping that shit out, man. Really talk about, man, how you found, bro?
Man, everything is everything, man. Everything is good over here. You know what I'm saying? No, we got more of certain things that might be challenges and shit like that. If some people don't know, I have a special needs daughter. So that's a challenge. We don't ever necessarily really have no problems. Not really. No shade to, knowledge for saying the problems thing, but shit, that is what it is. But certain challenges come with that, daily challenges. So I would say this: just anybody you know or don't know, man, just y'all, we need to start. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be no preacher, but we got to start rooting for each other. And what I mean by rooting for each other is really praying for each other. But if you're not a religious type of person or spiritual type of person or nothing like that, then we need to start rooting for each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Start hoping that the next man that's looking like you day is going good. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to make it easy on each other, man. We don't know what people going through when they get home, man. When we on the road, shit like that. I know road rage is a real thing, shit like that. But when I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself too. Let's try to keep a clear head. You know what I'm saying? Understand what's important, and understand that there's other people that actually have things going on that you may not understand, but they do that, but it is going on. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a person that believes, even if you don't hear it, even if nobody around to hear it, if a tree fall in the forest and ain't nobody around to hear it, that motherfucker still fail. It still fail. And ain't nobody got to be around. Ain't nobody, you did, it happened. So shit, just point blank and simple. That's what's going on. People got things going on that you don't know about, you don't understand. But everything is good though. Overall, everything is shalom, peace. You feel me? Everything is good. How about you, Dirty?
Hey man, everything is good, man. For the most part, as far as I know, family, my parents are getting older. Dad's a little older. I need to pull up on him more, besides little health issues, but that's ordinary things, ordinary problems, So man, I say stay blessed and highly favored, stay focused, stay aware, stay awoke. Peace, gods and goddesses.